good one, as it'll be the Indianapolis Colts taking on the Cincinnati Bengals. Three-quarters of the NFL season are complete. What lurks in our final month? We're underway in Week 14. No run back here on the opening kickoff, as we'll...
Here we go.
Here's a quick throw caught by Higgins. Down the left sideline. And he steps out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 45. A huge play there right off the bat. 42 yards.
It's early, but announcer cliche alert here. Big players make big plays. Should I say in big games too? Oh, what the heck. And this defense, they're going to have to find some way to slow him down as this game goes on, because when this combination is going good, they can tear your secondary apart.
Meanwhile, Burrow's throw taken in here by Chase. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 15 more yards there, and quickly another first down.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
Throwing middle, and it's complete. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. To the air again, Burrow. Here's Higgins out of the right side. And the Bengals are looking at first and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line. They clearly wanted to come out, Charles, and be aggressive throwing the football, and they've been pretty efficient along with that aggressiveness. He's now 4 of 4 on this opening drive.
Yeah, and that's led to a fresh set of downs. I like what he's doing back there. You can tell he's at ease. Feels good about what he's doing.
That's to Chase. He's got it. Touchdown, Cincinnati. Jamar Chase, his 19th touchdown now in the season. And the Bengals are on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. This fielded right at the goal line. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked out officially at the 21.
Ready?
A carry by Taylor to start the drive. And he tried to bounce it outside, but they'll stop him behind the line. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down. From the shotgun, Richardson rolling to his right. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
That was an interesting look there, because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them. And I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He'll take a shot downfield for Pittman. Oh, and that is incomplete.
Not a great start dropping his first target, but let's face it, it won't be his last chance, because he'll get opportunities to make up for that one throughout this game.
Sanchez on to punt here as he sends this one away. Here's Jones on the return. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. A nice job getting free on the return for 13 yards. And this offense takes over in great shape right at the 50. 1st and 10. So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. From midfield now, Burrow. Open man is Yoshibas. The result, only 4 yards there on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. You look at this Colt defense. This unit against the pass, hoping to get better for sure. Number 25 in the NFL right now.
And I think you're going to see some changes in the offseason, whether it's through the draft, free agency, maybe even both. They definitely need some help in the secondary.
They're passing here. Joe Burrow looking deep here for Chase. And this is caught inside the 5. And for a Cincinnati score. Jamar Chase with touchdown number 20 on the year. And the Bengals are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that'll make the score 14-0. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. From his end zone, Isaiah McKenzie. Escaping a tackler at the 25. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. The Colts come to the line, ready to start their next drive. They've been outplayed early, no question. Down 14-0 already as they come up 1st and 10. They'll run with Taylor to begin the drive. They'll get it across the 35. It'll be 2nd down.
Brandon, we just saw the benefits of being able to run the ball successfully. They pick up 4 yards on that carry. So now if you're a play caller, you can do just about anything you want. But on the defensive side of the ball, you're scrambling a little bit. Now you're behind trying to figure out, do I need to blitz him? Do I need to pressure him? How do I gain an advantage on this snap?
They go play action with Richardson. Rolling to his left. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. Maybe not exactly what they had in mind, but that scramble good for 6 and a 1st down.
Drop 60, drop 60. Ready.
Now Richardson back to throw it. He throws it on the move, but can't connect as that falls incomplete.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Now a 2nd and 10. Richardson looking to throw this. Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. 3rd down. You talk about this Bengals defense. They come into this one ranked number 5 in the NFL against the run.
Now if they could just get their pass defense in line, this unit would be really, really strong. And remember the conversation with the defensive coordinator? He wants him to rush the passer better. He wants to see the quarterback on the ground. They've got to create some sacks.
And he said it starts early and often. We'll see if they can get to him. On 3rd down, here's Richardson. Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep left side. And that will be incomplete. They weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. To punt on 4th down, here's Rigoberto Sanchez. 46 on his first kick. This one in that neighborhood as well. Jones on the return. Fights him off. A 41-yard punt, 9 on the return. And the Bengals will take over here 1st and 10.
At their own 24-yard line.
Here we go.
The Bengals drive about to get going. It has been about as perfect of a start to this game as these guys could have asked for, Charles. They've scored on their first 2 drives. They still... Well, he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. Jamar Chase Doing it again with his third touchdown here in the opening quarter. And the Bengals have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that makes the score 21-0. So how about this for a start? 21-0 here in the first as they kick this one away. McKenzie now from his end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
Here we go, here we go.
Off play action, Richardson. This one completes Alec Pierce. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds.
Okay,
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. A give for Taylor running right side. Fights loose. And a good burst there gets him 7 up to midfield. This running game's so important for them, and they know that. It helped lead them to a victory last week when he was over 100 yards.
Let's face it, it's their identity, and that's what they want to play to. They want to be that team that runs the ball really well each and every week, and right now we're seeing a pretty good pattern of that happening.
And Taylor going to pick up the Colts' first down as he'll be taken down at the 46.
Yeah, they really needed to get something going, didn't they? They had punted on the last 2 possessions. The running game starting to come to the front for them, providing a nice pickup there to keep this drive going.
Richardson off the play fake. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Nice progress down the field was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, but keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
Now it's Richardson. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. It's DJ Turner who's got it. Now he's loose down the left sideline. And the Bengals are going to get possession of the football as time will run out on this first quarter of play. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Bengals in control of the football as they go to work on a 1st and goal.
Here we go.
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. He'll get only 2 there, and it's 2nd and goal.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football.
Here we go.
How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
On 2nd down, Burrow. This ball tipped, and it's going to be incomplete. Fortunate maybe to get that back. It's 3rd down. That is the first time that they've targeted him that he has not come down with a catch.
He's caught everything that's been thrown his way, a dominant pass receiver that can break down any defense, because when he's doing that...
And he is in. Touchdown, Bengals. Joe Mixon hitting double digits with his 10th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Bengals are able to add on to their first half lead. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And it is 28-0. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. McKenzie now from his end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
Let's go now.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive. In particular, if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ballgame.
Yeah, some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to look to hit a couple shorter passes, get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you've got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
A gain of 11 that time and a Colts first down. A nice toss play there to the left. More than enough room to move the chains.
And you know what I love about that play as a broadcaster? Seeing the big guys move, seeing them get upfield and take out defenders. You know what I hated as a defensive back? That exact same thing. Seeing those linemen coming downfield, getting ready to blot out the sun.
Here's 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. The toss here completed to Pittman. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards. So a decent gain there, but not their 4th consecutive first down like they had on the first 3 plays.
You sound almost disappointed there. You want to fire the offensive coordinator on that one or what?
They'd gotten into a rhythm. I thought they were just going to keep going.
Well, almost a win for the defense, but if that's your win, you're not doing very well right now.
77 Wolf.
They'll try and run for the first with Taylor. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. It's a 9-yard gain, and it'll keep the drive moving. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. They go to the ground again with Taylor. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
I would say it'd probably be a good idea for him to reintroduce himself to his receivers at the half because they're definitely on different wavelengths. But I also don't advocate waiting that long. Next series before you get out there. Hey, let's get together, guys. Let's get this thing moving.
He's got his target. That's complete. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 20-yard line.
First down, Indianapolis.
Ready.
Richardson to throw off play action. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side is gone. And his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line. Holding on to the football becoming a little bit of an issue. He had 2 fumbles last week, remember.
I played for a guy that used to talk all the time about creating turbulence in the pocket, making the quarterback jumpy, make him antsy, keep getting after him a little bit, and make sure he thinks about holding on to the ball because you're going after him.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. Well, everything right now that they touch on this side of the football, it seems to turn to gold. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. That lead continues to grow. And, I mean, if they can get points here, Charles, it might almost be an insurmountable comeback for the other side.
I think you make a great case for that, so I'm going to flip it over to the other side. Could they make the big comeback? Certainly. Am I expecting it? Not at all. I think if we don't see a drastic change in how they're playing, this blowout's going to get bigger and bigger before the final gun.
The throw over the middle, taken in. Now he's loose again. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. Jamar Chase on his way to a historic performance. 4 first-half touchdowns. And the Bengals open the lead up to 34-0. McPherson now for the extra point. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. McKenzie now from his end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. Now they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. A gain of 11 that time and a Colts first down.
And they'll use him out in the backfield and sometimes quite a bit. They're just trying to get him touches any way they can. 4 catches a week ago. There's another one right there.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Play action. Now Richardson. A short throw. This is caught by Cox. And he's going to be taken down. Plus, there's a penalty flag in the backfield. They may get 15 more on top of this. So now a fresh set of downs. 1st and 10 after roughing the passer. They give to Taylor out of the gun. Yeah, maybe a little over pursuit there as he's able to take this down to the 25-yard line. They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry. Richardson to the air on 1st down. Trying to improvise. Richardson hit it, he fumbles it. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Gun. Got. 12. 11, Thomas. 12. Got.
They will throw on 1st down with Burrow. He's going to have the hook up here to Chase. And they'll be stopped at the 28. On a play that started at the 14, they pick up 14.
11 empty. Got.
On 1st and 10, Joe Burrow. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go before halftime. After the sack, oh, they're staring at a challenge basically from the other side of town. It's 2nd and a country mile. Burrow going to fake to mix it and now look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete.
And with apologies to Dylan Thomas, apparently they're not going to go gently into the half. They're still out there firing haymakers. They took a chance on a deep ball there, but it winds up incomplete.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Hey, can. Stop.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. The scramble good for a nice gain of 10 yards, but still 4th down. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. McKenzie now to return it. 40 yards on the punt, 2 on the return. And the Colts will go on offense here, 1st and 10. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And with great starting field position and a couple of timeouts at their disposal, they'll certainly have the green light here. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 45. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Second down, another run with Taylor. And he's going to take this one up only to about the 44-yard line. Now the Colts going to burn the second of their timeouts as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down. Richardson looking to throw. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
Trying to get something positive to happen here before the break, and they sure need it. They went for the big one, but it winds up incomplete.
And they're going to at least line up to go for it here on 4th down. Trying to punch it in with Taylor. And good vision there as he's across midfield and down to the 45-yard line. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. The Colts getting the football first, and they trail here as we are back underway in quarter number 3. The fair catch taken short of the goal line, and they'll begin this third quarter at their own 25. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And they have a mountainous deficit looming in front of them. It was really, Charles, a disaster of a first half. So where do they go from here?
Well, first thing they have to remember is that what's done is done, and there's no going back. And now you have to play this drive by drive. Obviously, come back in this spot, pretty unlikely. But you still have to go out, take pride in your work, and try and put something together here in the second half.
And he'll scratch out a yard up to the 30, and that's all. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Richardson on the bootleg here. They'll roll him out right. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. And now they're in the hurry up. And they'll go to the air now with Richardson. Flushed out right. On the run. He'll let this go deep right side. And now another turnover as this one's intercepted. It's DJ Turner who's got it. And the Bengals are going to take over at their own 30-yard line. The Bengals drive about to get going. First down. Here's Burrow. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Oftentimes when you're losing a game and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead, you start playing a little more physically. And they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that incompletion.
Now Burrow to throw on second down. This one complete to Yoshibas. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. It's a gain of 13, and the Bengals have a first down. Off the play fake, here's Burrow. And he'll be brought down by the Colts. Loss of 10 as multiple defenders get to him.
Okay, I'm not sure you could actually draw a better pass rush than that one right there. Nowhere to go outside. He had to keep backing up and backing up and backing up. Eventually dropped for a huge loss.
That to the sideline, and it's intercepted. And the Colts will have solid field position here as they take over at their 45-yard line.
They'll take over first and 10 at their own 45-yard line.
Ready.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. They'll start following the interception in great field position at the 45. Flush to his right. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be second down. Running left, Taylor. And he'll get this down only to about the 46. And he got half of what he needed there, 2 yards, and it'll bring up a third and 2 more.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
On third down, here's Taylor. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. 77 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. First and 10, Taylor now. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up.
Oftentimes we praise an offense for their variety of being able to hit people with the run in the pass, but in this game, how about what we're seeing from the safeties? They are all over the field. Doesn't matter if they threw it or if they're trying to run it.
I don't think we've ever awarded an MVU, most valuable unit, but you're right, it might go to them in this game.
I like that, MVU. Well done.
Being chased out left. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Joseph Osai picks up his second sack of the afternoon. Boy, tough spot here as they approach the line of scrimmage. A long way to go to try to pick up this first down. They go play action with Richardson. Dancing to his left. He'll let one go deep for downs. It's caught inside the 25. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. This pass left side to Downs. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And it'll bring up a 2nd and short.
Here we go.
And a yard at the 12-yard line.
Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Ready?
Here's Richardson to throw. Steps away to his left. That's complete to his running back, Taylor. And down inside the 10 here before he's out of bounds right around the 7. A 5-yard gain there makes it 1st and goal.
Sometimes it's designed, and sometimes you just have to know when to leave the pocket and move and make something happen. And on that play, he was able to get on the run and was still accurate throwing the football.
Ready, set. Let's go.
They'll run here with Taylor. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal.
On the tackle. A gain of 5.
Taylor is going to take this one in for a Colts touchdown.
Jonathan Taylor, the ball carrier. Touchdown, Indianapolis.
Matt Gay on for the extra point. And he converts, and it cuts the lead to 35-7.
Next to score, Bengals 35, Colts 7. Matt Gay to kick off for the Colts.
Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away. Here's Jones to bring it out of the end zone. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18.
1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Here we go.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
11 Thomas.
Still well in control of this ball game despite giving up that touchdown a moment ago. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. A Bengal 1st down on the 16-yard pickup there.
That's good for a Cincinnati Bengals.
Mixon with a 1st down carry. And he'll be taken down after a minimal pickup, and that will take us to the end of quarter number 3. 3 quarters in the books. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Here we go. Here we go.
Now 2nd and 9.
12.
From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. And that's going to be caught. T. Higgins. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Big yardage after the catch. That one winds up going for 36.
And even with the game seemingly in hand, they're continuing to fire away, pressing the ball down the field. Listen, it's worked all day. No reason to go away from it now.
An option handoff here to Mixon. And he will take it all in for a Bengals touchdown. Joe Mixon with touchdown number 15 on the year and 2nd of the game. And the Bengals look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this 4th quarter. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. McKenzie now from his end zone. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this 4th quarter. 96 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and a couple. They run once more with Taylor. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. That one, a 1st down pickup of 8.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the fourth quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down fourth quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 41. And they went the wrong way there, losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Okay, break.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 43-yard line.
Off the option, here's Taylor. And he'll take it inside the 40 to the 39-yard line. Give him 3 yards on the run there. That still leaves him with a difficult 3rd and 8 coming up.
Well, that's not a run that's going to make any of the highlight tapes, but they've been moving it well all game on the ground. This is another one that keeps them moving forward.
On 3rd down, here's Richardson. Now that's into the hands of Mo Alley Cox, the tight end. And they're going to speed things up here.
65, 65, go.
Off play action, Richardson. Escaping the pressure right. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. 2 yards to go, 2nd down. Up the middle, here's Taylor. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. That one good for 17 yards, and now they've got it 1st and goal. Richardson working from the gun, eluding the pressure right. And he is going to go down back at the 11-yard line. It's a loss of 5 there on the sack to bring up 2nd and goal. And you hate to say it with a rookie quarterback. He's done some good things, but overall, looked a little bit overwhelmed back there, hasn't he?
He certainly has. But in his defense, he hadn't had a lot of time to throw the football. You like the way I said that? In his defense.
In his defense. I got it.
You see what I did there?
Yeah, he needs better protection, that's for sure. A 10-yard completion, but still now facing 3rd and goal. Richardson off the play fake. Steps away. And this is caught. Well, they get one back. Picking up the late touchdown here, but still down big.
Touchdown, Indianapolis.
Here's Gay now to add the extra point. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And it's caught inside the 5. And he gets into the end zone. We'll give him credit. They're not going to take this deficit lying down. They get 2 closer here on the fake extra point. After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away. And this will come out to the 25 as Jones elects for the touchback.
On 1, ready?
The Bengals drive about to get going. And this crowd has certainly liked what they've seen. Their guys fully expected to win this one coming in, and they have not disappointed as they've got the big lead here in the 4th. Flushed out right. And that throw behind his man, he missed him, incomplete. Well, their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, you and I both know they can just...
And that's caught inside the 35. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. So still throwing here in the 4th quarter with a pretty sizable lead, and now that lead even more sizable. And if nothing else here, CD, a chance to pile on some stats before this one wraps up, and he did just that.
Brandon, convention tells us it's time for them to get off the gas a little bit, right? But you and I both know the receivers don't want them to because, as you noted, this is their chance to pile on the stats. If they got their way, they try to get every single spot in the depth chart points before this game is over.
McKenzie now from his end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
Let's go now. Ready.
Back to Taylor on first down.
And he will be brought down at about the 43 that time. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9 at the 43-yard line.
70, Timberwolves. Go.
Again, it's Taylor.
And across midfield he goes and into Bengal territory.
Now they got to get to the line quickly.
Across midfield to the 49-yard line.
3rd and 1, Richardson to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 37.
A gain of 12. First down.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Ready.
Now it's Richardson.
On the move to his left.
And this one too low.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
Here's 2nd and 10. There, Richardson back to throw it.
And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here.
Another pass attempt, another incompletion, and they're just a little over 100 yards passing here in this game, so defensively, pretty good job.
Definitely, because they were never really able to get the ball in the hands of their playmakers. So a lot of credit to the defensive game plan and especially the execution.
Forced out to his left.
And this play comes to a halt at the 33, and obviously that's well short of the first down.
He certainly had plenty of success running the ball, and right now I'm getting the sense that he's looking to take off and run every time he steps back to throw it.
But they did a nice job there collapsing on him and holding him to a short gain. 4th down, desperation time. Here's Richardson.
That's to his running back, complete. And he takes us just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. 4th down, trailing in the 4th quarter. They felt compelled to go for it, and they got it.
Well, I'd look down at my play sheet, and what I would find, plays have been successful throughout the game that have worked in the distance you need, and that's exactly what they got done.
And he's across for the touchdown. Too little, too late, but he does get in for 6.
No wonder you're grinning. You just beat me in our fantasy league.
Indeed I did, my good man.
So a nice touchdown pass for the rookie there. And, you know, as they go down the stretch, look, they're not a playoff team. This is just confidence building and growth time for him, right?
Yeah, it's a game within the game.
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it.
Again, they went for the fake off of the extra point attempt. It's a long way to go, and they didn't get there. Didn't get it completed successfully. Did someone dare them to do that? Did someone double dog dare him?
I was going to ask you, maybe they saw something on film, but do you see something on film with those to try something from the 15 on a PAT? I don't know.
The only thing they needed to see on film there was a snap, a hold, and someone kicking the ball through the post.
Jones on the return. The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Gun.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. They came into this one with a vision, Charles, and it has played out exactly as they had hoped, if not even better. They've got the huge lead here and now the football for the final moments of the 4th.
Yeah, and it was apparent that they were the better team, right? We figured that out pretty early, but give them a lot of credit for staying with it. They didn't stumble around out there. They didn't create a lot of errors for themselves because they were the superior team. They took care of business and closed them out pretty quickly.
Buying time to his left. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at 2nd down. Oh, wait, hold everything. A timeout has been called. Seemingly silly with 1 second remaining in this game. 2nd and 7.
11 mighty.
That one looks like he'll throw here. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Down the left sideline. Inside the 10. And he will bring it back. An interception return for a Colts TD. This game's still fairly well in hand, but I think now you go conservative, don't you? Go into your shell and just run the football?
I think you have to, but you also have to tell your backs, make sure you're really protecting the football.
Oh, and now they're going to fake it. And it's incomplete. It was an exercise in futility anyway. It doesn't affect the final outcome, and this one's over. So they tried to tack on 2 more. Wouldn't have mattered as far as who won and who lost, but that's how this one ends.
Felt like cosmetics, didn't it? Just put another 2 points on the board, make the score look a little bit better. Maybe they wanted to run a 2-point conversion just to see what they had. Who knows? But it just wasn't necessary.
So for Cincinnati, the win pushes their record now to 11-2 on the year. And they'll get to stay home again next week. Meanwhile, for the Colts, any slim hopes they had at a playoff berth, gone now.